Hey everybody, this is Peter Palmiotti of Human Art Studio. Hello, and welcome to 2021. Um, this is my first 2021 sketches of retro. I had a contest the end of last year, and I, much like everything else, I got to get on top of it. Um, But yeah, welcome. It's been weeks, at least three, maybe close to a month, since I've been here, and well, you can notice one change on the top right. It says powered by SteamYard instead of my Human Art Studio logo or my Has Comics dude logo. Um, yeah, I'm going for the cheaper version. Um, And I don't have my chat on, which is another current change. Uh, and I'm not going to be live streaming me working on things. So yeah, expect differences. Um, this this episode will be shorter in length, but I'm thinking I want to go half hour, 45 minutes, and I would like to nail down a time in the morning where I can do this and consider it like a sort of early morning inspiration. Something to check out early in the morning and then get on with your day. And for me, it will be that as well. Because I noticed that, if I do it off the bat in the morning, it gives me something not only to wake up to, but then I could have it behind me and I'll be on to my next thing. I want to get into. I've been doodling. I don't know. Do I have anything good? Let me see. Let's see. It's just lots of random drawings, but yeah. So I've been doodling. This is all obviously without reference, but just drawing more. Is any of this good? Not really, but as my cat sneaks up on me. Yeah, just I want to get into more figure drawing, so there's nothing much of that. I do want to show you something. So right now, okay. So overall, I want to do shorter episodes because I'll only have 20 hours of streaming per month with the free version of StreamYard. So let's see if we can make that work. And yeah, it'll be a different format. I'll go more into that next time or soon this week. And yeah, I'm going to be working on retro and I'll show you work as I go, as well as some other things I'm into. Number one goal this year is to not only get retro done and printed and published and out to my fans, but a number of other projects after that. But also artwork. I want to make more artwork and sell more artwork. It's actually been advised from a friend of mine that perhaps I should get a day job to finance when I need to get, pay off to get retro done. No, I refuse to get a day job, especially now. But if I can't making comics and art finance everything I want to do, then I should just give this up totally. Um, so yeah, I have my art rep. I'm going to be delivering to him a bunch of artwork for him to post on the website. That's Legendary Illustrations. There's some stuff there, but I'll be adding more and more to it. I do have a possibility of some inking work coming up. I'm not sure if that's random. Like I've worked with this person before. It might just be random pages of projects he's working on or something. But I'll tell you more as I go. But right now, I got some commission work. I got some inking gigs. I got some other things in the pike. And I want to get more into merchandising and all that. So, yeah, follow me along in my journey to see if it all works out. But okay, so right now, this my webcam is actually attached to a whatchamacallit, a tripod. And I thought of a possibility of getting something else, possibly extending from the wall, to have it more like focused directly down. And I came across this. This is pieces, and I got to put this together. But this is a little thing that I'll clamp to the end of the desk that way, and be able to, bend this part, and attach this to that, and then my webcam to that, and hopefully be able to actually have it so it focuses not only down but the right way. Because as I stream, I can't. There should be a button where I could flip the camera, but I don't know if one exists. If you do know, comment below in the comment section. Yeah, so there might be a future difference in the way it's set up. I got some. I got a comic. What was it? End of last year. Hey, let me go grab it. I'll be right back. So here we go. This is a comic I got the end of last year from a Kickstarter from Darren Close. Killaroo, The Four Horsemen, Long Way Back from Hell. It's actually a creator crossover project. Isn't that right, Ripley? And yeah, it was a Kickstarter I pledged to. Really fun art, fun story. I read most of it. Probably finish it off tonight or soon. Getting back into reading, that's a good thing. But yeah, so it's a lot of fun. So yeah, it's two different creations by two different creators. So Koru is one of them. This is the art style of that character, and Four Horsemen, and yeah. So I guess this is drawn by the art. The art is drawn by the people who bring you the Four Horsemen. So I really dig the style. It's simplistic, to a certain extent, and just fun, right? And Ripley says it smells good. So, or are you making a face? No, you're not making a face. You dig it. You dig it. And then this also came with it. This is limited edition sketchbook for mature readers. Dun dun dun. Uh-oh, it's got nudity. But this is some dynamite artwork, and I love reading like the comic first, and then getting into all the extra stuff. And this came with a bunch of like small prints and some bonus extra stuff, which I'll post on my Instagram a picture with everything. This is another book, and this is Todd Raynor. I've been following him and his work on Instagram, Facebook, and whatnot. And just really liked what I was seeing from the creator, so I decided to pick up the first 3 issues, and I got this early this year. And he's heavily influenced by image books, and you can definitely tell by his style. So he's produced a book a year, and this is the first 3 issues, and he's currently working on the 4th issue, which is fully penciled, and he started inks. So I see no problem with him delivering issue 4 this year, and that's definitely like the pace I should focus on with retro. Like, I want to get issue 1 out this year. So 2022 should, fingers crossed, see me delivering issue 2, and so on and so on. But this is some other books from, I believe, the same creator. I think he self-publishes his own under his own Contagion. The lettering is small. But so he's worked with Keith Holmes on this book, Ice Pick, helping writing assists. So this is 2 other creations by Keith Holmes. It looks like inked by Todd and different artists. Anyway, I read the first issue. I started the 2nd issue. Easy read, easy breezy. And I'll be getting to the 3rd issue. I got stacks and stacks of comics, novels, and other things, art books, which will be prominent in my upcoming schedule, that I wanna dive into. This is printed. This is like a thicker stock cover with embossed, whatever they call it. It's like a grainy cover, but it's comes out shiny. Can't really tell. But yeah, I dig that. This has this reminds me of, I don't know, the darkness. The paper is very slick and shiny, and I'm thinking like I haven't even considered totally what kind of paper grain I would do for interiors. I know like my first issues are going to be thicker, so I might go with a thicker cover stock only for the first issue. But I'll see. That's details like at the last minute, not the last minute, but that when I start dealing with the printer, that I'll be looking into, and maybe I'll hate or not totally love what comes together and change things up down the line. We'll see. It's all a learning process, and that's the big thing with retro. that I have a lot to learn, and this is, part of my fumbling along endeavors. And thank you for your butt on camera. Always appreciated. This is her favorite spot. This literally, like, if I'm just typing, it's like I have to type with her, and this is why my keyboard is all dirty and it's got hair in it. I try to clean it regularly, but the cats just come. Yeah, cat update. I have two. if you haven't been keeping track, I have Ripley, who's my tortoiseshell cutie, and Clea, who is my snow Bengal. And she was just around. She's probably in the bedroom again, but they're doing good. They're doing good. But yeah, I want to focus more on drawing more, like I was showing you before, but also working on really my figure work. If anything, I want to get to know anatomy like the back of my hand. Usually when I draw, I faux pas it. I just fake it. And I know I could do a lot better. It would actually, like if I went with a simpler style, um, it, it's like my work at its best is highly detailed, and I want a more of an understanding of the real, like, muscle groups and body mass, and head, how many heads high are characters, and I have lots to work on. Getting characters to look the same on each and every page. That it'll just develop over time as I do issue after issue after issue. Like I've mentioned along the line, like I've penciled pages, but it's still less than 100, definitely, probably less than 50 in my lifetime that I've actually sat down and penciled out pages. Most of which has not been published. Some of that was my work on webcomics that I did for months, but I have 6 pages of one, 5 pages of another book. Oh, there's Clea. She's off camera, but and yeah, I did along with the 100s group a 4-page story, and then I did it wound up being 5 pages with Stratus. By the way, Stratus is from a book called Saving the World or Saving the Universe, one or the other, or both, or whatever. Tonic Mole is the creator writer, and he's done 6 books. I don't know if they're all saving the world related, but he's been doing like Kickstarter after Kickstarter after Kickstarter, and sort of shifting directions. So I touched base with him recently, and he said, he really needs to make money. He's doing this full time now. He's just able to do a Kickstarter, and finance that, and then keep his head above water and go on to the next one. So I believe he's left his day job and he's doing this full time now. So we'll see. Like if it really doubles and triples for him, then he'll be able to just start hiring people again. Because I think everybody, whoever's involved in the books now are maybe not doing it for whatever money the Kickstarter makes. I'm not sure, but I was a hired hand, and for me to do Stratus again, he needs to make enough money to pay me. So that's where that stands. Anyway, Um, I have retro to work on. I have inking gigs to work on, commissions to work on, art to make, merch to make, and really, really kick this year off good and have a lot more income. Really, truthfully, um, I've been living check to check, and I got to triple my income if I ever want to, be able to rent a home and upgrade my studio. And it's like I'm shifting my strategy and my method going forward. So hopefully, things will really, I'll start getting into the flow more and getting a lot more done. Um, that's always the dream, but I'm going to make it a reality. Um, but yeah, I'm excited for what this year will bring. Last year was horrible, as most of you probably know, since it was a global event. We're still dealing with that. We're doing worse numbers ever, which is not good. But at least we got vaccines going out, and hopefully those get delivered a lot faster. We have a president disappearing, hopefully soon, and a new one coming in. All the drama behind that. I'm in the States. I'm in Kentucky. So definitely want to see the changeover, and possibly a lot of good things will come out of it. As far as me personally, yeah, I want to spend less time online, and that's in part that's why I'll be doing the stream shorter. I won't be, going nuts promoting it as much as I was last year. I mean, it did get me a lot more subscribers, but really, like the greatest impact I can make is to produce. So that's where more of my time is going to be, and I want to inspire others to do the same. Enough with this chit chat. More and more artists. I mean, it's great. It's great. It's like when I first joined YouTube, there were a number of artists I followed that most of them had disappeared. It's like, things change over, throughout the years, and a lot of the art YouTubers I followed early on are gone. Then we had an influx of comic people come on YouTube, and then things went really crazy. And with the pandemic, everybody and their mom are like YouTubing these long ass streams, and it's great, but a lot of it is just creators gabbing, which good for them. They're doing what they want to do. I'm going to be more focused on actually trying to be more tutorial and oriented. We'll see how that goes. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comments below. Also, I updated my Patreon. Totally focused on producing books there. And a friend of mine said, like, why are you asking people for money there when there are already people paid for retro? To that I say, well, I've had my Patreon longer than I had, than longer before I did my retro Kickstarter. So to a certain extent, I want to be able to deliver to my patrons stuff I've been always talking about. And so I got a couple of, 3 tiers. 2 of them involve some comics I'm going to be working on. It's not heavy duty there, and maybe when I'm like delivered 4 or 5 different comics and publish them and get them printed up. Maybe after all that's done and I can give it more focus, I'll amp it up. But one of them is Worlds. I've been talking about that forever. And the other one is, for now, just Secret Project that I'll be working with other people on. Not in a heavy extent, but you'll see. So $1 is if you just want to support me in all that I do. $5 is for Worlds, and $10 is for Secret Project. And previously I offered a one-on-one at $10. If you're interested in that, that's always available. It's just not not a tier I had there because only a few people were interested. But pretty much anybody who messages me and asks me questions, I answer. So I don't really charge people majority of the time. But I am a creator trying to make a living. So it's always appreciated to those that do pledge at those levels. But so definitely retro is on high gear alert. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm going into higher production on retro this year. I'm not going to predict when I'll be delivering it, but I'll be delivering it this year. I'll be making art. I'll be sharing that on my Patreon, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll be sharing art progress I'll be making. So that's me developing as an artist, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I think as an artist, I'm a lot better, but I need to do a lot more finished artwork and need to, like I said, really focus on my figure work. And also, my female drawing can use a hand. Not that I'm bad at drawing females, but I have a tendency to go overboard with my detail, and I need to lighten when doing females. Obviously, that's the smart thing. But I want to get this show coming on in mornings. 7:00 sounds good, but I think I want to go earlier because I have a lot of friends out in West Coast. So if I did 6, 7, 8, that would be 9. So that's, a lot of people start their mornings and work mornings at 9. That's reasonable. So maybe I'll do 6 a.m. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll probably, spend the week adjusting. But yeah, I did this on the fly this episode, but I'll have more of a checklist of items and things to show off, or not, or we'll see what that's all about. But yeah, making comics and art to become more of, I had an idea to do something called morning show previously, and I think I want to lean more in that direction. Sort of what's his name, Bob Bob Ross. Think of something like between Bob Ross and I don't know, comic indie comics industry look. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Well, okay, I gotta be somewhere, and going to E-Town. I always think of Electric Town. I don't know why I call it Electric Town, but it's Elizabethtown. So I'll be heading out soon to go there, and maybe I'll hit up Michael's when I'm there. Oh man, I ordered just about $300, maybe a little more, of art supplies some of which have come in. Um, this was one of them. This thing that I gotta hook up. Um, but I got brushes coming to me. I ordered ink, but obviously I went over budget and didn't realize that I didn't have enough in my account. But I still have my bottle of Higgins, but I wanted to get some Pelican. Pelican is better. Anyway, I'll make do. Ordered a bunch of brushes. I got a new repair ref set coming my way because my old one died. I got ink cartridges for that to last me a while. I'll be set once it arrives. Yeah, everything I haven't gotten, I'll be getting before the end of the month. Some of it's coming from China, either China or Japan, I forget. Yeah, I didn't want to pay $60 for it to get here a week earlier. So that was ridiculous. But yeah, I hope you are all doing well and staying safe and staying out of the craziness, being nice to people and all that. And I hope you're looking forward to being highly productive this year too. Um, yeah, I'm excited for what this year will bring, and I got lots and lots and lots to do. And I'll be going over various things every episode upcoming. So look for me to be a lot more regular. And once I nail down a time, and early morning is also like that's me time. That's like nobody bothers me in the beginning of the day usually. So emergencies happen and things take me away, but if I can stick to a regular schedule of say 7 a.m. or 6 a.m., then that's what I want to do. Yeah, comment below. Tell me what you're up to this year, what your plans are, what your goals are, what book you're working on, what you think my making comics and art show should evolve into. Support me on Patreon. Also, I don't have any links below because I get to head out of here, but I'll add those later. There's a tip jar, if you want to go to my paypal.me/Peter Palmiotti and throw me $10 or $50 or $100. It's all appreciated just to support me. In the future, there'll be more ways. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're new here, I appreciate you checking out the video. Share this with your friends, all that jazz. Give it a like so more people can see it. Love you all, and I'll see you again shortly. Sorry for the hiatus. Yeah, December turned into a shit show, but we're all good now, and be better and better going forward. So take care, make comics and art. And until next time, this is Peter Palmiotti, Even Out Studio. Peace.